And welcome back to Panic Butter. This is Tony. Today we're going to get into some creepy, some strange, some chilling encounters, poltergeists, unsolved mysteries. You know the ones that creep you out, freak you out. They're everywhere. Sit back. We have it. Project Bluebeam. What do you think? Demons, Ouija board? It's out there. It's scary. And it's here. Are you ready? Let's get it on. Here we go. First up, Mindseed TV. They are excellent. Check them out. Let's see what they got to go on today. Are they scared? Is it real? That's the question. Let's check it out. Here we go. First up, the creepy, the strange. Here we go.
This is the scariest investigation that I have ever done in my life.
This is one of those questioning what the we're doing type of places.
I needed a little bit of time after this investigation. What did you decide? I can't keep seeing shit like this. I can't keep experiencing shit like this.
What's anything?
Yeah.
This is the spirit box. I'm not going in there.
Jerry,
I'm not going back in there.
Like it's a heavy beat. More than the other fucking there.
My mind isn't even ready to form words. I'm hyperventilating still. Without even a second thought or look or guess or asking each other's opinion, we were fucking gone.
We received an email from an older couple that claims their house has some sort of evil presence residing on their property. They didn't want to be on camera or have our initial interviews recorded, but some of the details of this location were very grim. Apparently, the last couple that lived in the home had marital problems and there was an affair of some sort. After the husband found out, no one could get in touch with the wife for several weeks. And eventually, her body was found in the lake behind the house. Since the current owners moved in, they've been experiencing all sorts of strange events within the home. Objects moving on their own, doors slamming in the middle of the night, and oddly, an increase in pest activity anytime that they encounter some paranormal activity. They told us about one incident where spiders were coming out of the AC vents while doors were opening and closing on their own. They believe that the two are linked. This was the first time that we had heard anything like this. As strange as it sounded, Colton and I knew that we had to go and check this place out.
Every single location that we do has its own thing, its own scary aspect of what's there on top of the scary. And from my immediate recollection, this is gotta be, of its type, the scariest investigation that I have been a part of. Like, this is one of those questioning what the fuck we're doing type of places.
This place doesn't have a name either.
Yeah.
No way this gate works.
You know?
Oh my god.
Dude, I love Hours at Night. That I've ever heard in my life. The crickets, the birds, the frogs, and just pulling up to the house, you could feel that something was off. They said that the lake behind the house went down. Hey, what's the lake? Turn right. More? Is that the stable? Like their little barn? You know what? Yeah, pull up to that. Just check that out. There's the lake back there. Right? Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? Leave the headlights on. Let me. I walked through there just to take a look to see what it looked like. I didn't really feel too much the first time that I walked in there. Hello? Anybody home?
Oh yeah, this is good. You know it is. This is only the beginning. We got more from them. Part 2 coming up. Here we go.
We just saw something in the middle of the fucking woods, in the middle of nowhere, flat the hook out. And
I did not sign up for them at all.
and I think that they're following us. Every time we go about 100 yards, we hear branches and shit breaking behind us. I think we might be coming up in town now, but there's definitely something. So we need to move quick.
You can hear me in the footage. I was fucking scared.
There's somebody up there.
This wasn't normal. This was not some tourist campgrounds. No one should be out here like this.
I didn't have that vision binoculars, so all I could see was a dim campfire about 75 to 100 yards away.
I didn't sign up for this. There's people out here. We gotta go.
As I was looking through the night vision binoculars, it's really bright in your eyes, and it kind of made me blind to everything else around me. And as I was trying to get a clear view of what was up ahead, I must have leaned on a small branch or a twig because it snapped, and instantly I froze in fear. And he's there in the darkness staring directly at us.
No, cut the camera. Let's go.
What the was he doing out there?
I think what scared me the most was the fact it seemed like he could see us perfectly in pitch black darkness. I could see what appeared to be a light pole in the distance and also some dirt roads coming up ahead of us. However, we weren't anywhere close to safety yet.
I think we're coming up. Mine's dying too. Wait. Get down. There's someone else up there. Someone just ran across this. Dude, we can't. Where are we supposed to go then? Shh. We need to move. Dude, let's go left.
When I saw another person, what looked to me like they were creeping past us, my heart sunk to my stomach.
Get down.
And I could tell through the night vision, this was a completely different person than the last one we just saw. I felt like we were being hunted. The way these people were moving through the dark with no flashlights, no lights, it felt like predators surrounding prey.
We had to make a couple detours, and I think that this is the town that we're looking for, but we are not alone out here. We've already had 2 encounters with people living out in these woods.
Dude, I don't even want to move another step right now until I know where the those guys are.
I got a street light down here. Guys, this is a abandoned ghost town. What's up? I think this is us, right? Yeah, hey. Check this out, bro.
Yeah, can you get any creepier? Huh? In the middle of the night, nonetheless. There's more.
I see that thing. You got the phone?
Yeah.
Hello.
Nuts. Bro, is that the staircase?
Yeah. That's where the thing came down the stairs at us. Right there.
Is it even safe to be in here?
I don't know. Probably not.
Oh, yeah, no. This is bad news. Dude, I cannot believe that. Holy fuck, bro, this is surreal right now for me.
Dude, I keep hearing shit outside, too. What the fuck is going on?
Dude, I don't know. I honestly just want to sit in the corner and my back up against the wall.
I don't want to be here very long. Don't want to be here.
No, bro, let's just get this shit figured out.
The furthest thing from my mind at that point was doing a paranormal investigation. We still had a very real threat of people who were stalking us outside.
All right, let's figure out how.
At least upstairs we'll hear someone coming, you know?
Yeah, how are we gonna get to the stairs without fucking falling through this shit?
I'm thinking.
Careful. Yeah, no.
Ooh.
This is like playing a bad game of Jenga. This looks solid. Almost.
Well, here, you go across. You're maybe a little bit lighter than me. Oh, shit.
What?
I think I just saw a raccoon.
No.
No, for real. Dude, no way. Don't move your light like that. Just hold it right there. Dude, that was fucking trippy. Dude, I'm on ice. Let's just get this figured out.
All right. Is it not break?
I'm thinking you can trust the bowed wood right here.
This one, right?
Yeah,
Not moving around in there.
that's what I'm saying.
Hear that?
Yep.
This is all sorts of stuff. Okay, let's go. All right, hang on. I'm on
Go
the
first. Yeah, you're good. I'm balancing it. Was it this last time you were here?
As I remember, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
You coming?
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust that. You on that? You good?
This is the spongiest floor I've ever stepped on.
Hey,
What?
can you go up these stairs?
Uh-huh.
Try to stay on the thick part of the wood. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I hope there's nothing living up here.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Huh?
I thought that was something.
No, that was me. Hello?
Oh yeah, the scary is there. There's one more. Here we are.
Never in my life did I think I would be in here.
This is the real deal, bro. These are the altars, man.
No way. Be hella careful.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. What's up?
Nothing.
So, how about this? Stuff in here. Let's put that amulet on this altar.
Okay.
Now let's fucking leave it here tonight.
All right.
We had some shelter, if you want to call it shelter. We had something to go into to get us out of the woods. Since we were there, we figured we might as well give it a shot and see if we can make some sort of communication before we get the hell out of here.
This is our first time opening this package. But I have a feeling there's something really bad attached to it, and that's why we have
Wrapped
it
it
here.
in prayers.
Oh, wow.
The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. I have no idea what to expect on this fucking thing right now, bro. She really didn't want to send this thing to me, man.
I just heard footsteps, bro.
Hey, baby.
Downstairs, yeah. Hello?
There goes. Dude.
Let me see. What is it? Oh, let me look at that thing. No way, dude. Alright, we gotta run some tests, bro. Try to see if there's something attached to this thing. This is all fucking
Let's
creepy,
do it
man.
fast, man.
Here, hold this. I gotta go in my bag. We don't have a lot of time with these lights either.
Do you have film for the Spectra?
Yeah, let's do this period.
Okay.
We'll pop some pictures in.
I'm already getting...
There's some whispers. Oh.
Don't even move. Dude, I swear to God.
That sounded like an animal roar.
We knew that there were wild boars out there, but it was hard to tell what was making that noise. And I kept muting the spirit box to see if I could hear it. I couldn't quite catch it at the right time.
You ever seen a boar attack?
Oh, they're bad.
Okay.
But then the unexpected happened.
Can you please give us a message through one of these devices? You can say something through this. You can say something through this. Give us a message. Oh!
The entire building began to shake as we were trying to make communication with what we thought was a cursed blood-filled amulet. What are the chances that an earthquake or a tremor would happen in this exact moment? Or maybe, just maybe, we released something that we shouldn't have.
Oh!
Yeah, buddy. Super scary, super creepy. Don't watch it at night. There's more, though. You knew there would be. Here we go.
The f***ing building rumbled. That was enough for us to say it's time to go.
Oh! Oh, dog. Dude. What the fuck was that? I've never heard anything like that in my life.
Dude, that was... When was that?
We need to find our way back to the car, like, now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready to get out of here.
I don't even know where...
We gotta go back that way in the f***ing woods.
As you could probably imagine, the last thing on our mind at this point in time was filming. All we wanted to do was locate the vehicle safely. However, after searching for what felt like hours in the darkness, we finally found the car, and one of the scariest things that anybody could imagine happened to us next. Watch this.
No. Hey. This is definitely where we came, right?
100%.
This is the only way.
This is the only way, yeah.
Pull up a little bit, get closer. Let's see what's going on.
It's gonna f*** our times up, dude.
Yeah. Alright. I'll move.
Get back in.
Bro, I think that's someone back there.
No, don't say that.
Lock the door. Lock the door.
What do you see?
Trying to see.
Like how far away?
Someone back.
How far away?
Oh, he's running, bro. Oh.
Oh, what do you think there? Real, fake, super scary. Pretty creepy though. Let's move on. There's another.
There's something called like Project Bluebeam.
Yeah, good one.
What is that?
That's
lasers, right?
Oh yeah, we're seeing it now.
Yeah, I can actually talk about that one, but that is it's really bad. But you know the people that see orbs in the sky,
Yeah.
go around that fly faster.
UFOs?
UFOs.
Yeah, there's Navy pilots. There's multiple Navy pilots who talk about they got their so they were flying F-18s. These Navy pilots, and one of them's coming in here in 2 weeks. He's Ryan Graves.
Okay.
He's a Navy pilot flying off the coast of North Carolina, and they got their radar upgraded on their F-18s, and all of a sudden they were seeing these things darting around on their radar.
Okay. Don't tell him what I'm about to say and see if he knows about it.
Okay.
So what we do is we play with our own forces to make sure our trickery will work on the enemy. And those are directed energy weapons of where we do intersecting beams or focus beams into the atmosphere. And notice they're always in the atmosphere to excite the electron orbitals of the oxygen and nitrogen in our atmosphere, and it causes a glow and it causes ionization. That ionization shows up on radar, and it's like a cat laser pointer, and we're making planes chase them.
That's exactly how they describe these things moving, like laser pointers.
Yeah, and so we can do it in 3 space. We can make it look like
in 3-dimensional space.
Yeah, and we can make it look like an entire fleet is about to drop bombs on, let's say, Europe, and then just have them disappear. And they get all their planes up in the air, and we attack them from the other direction, assuming we're attacking
Who is doing this? The Navy, you said?
Somebody. Let's just say a group, you know.
And you know this for a fact.
I know for a fact. Yeah. So anyway, don't tell your guests.
A group within the U.S. government.
Yeah, okay, we'll leave it at that. Yes.
And is this something that could be seen with the naked eye, or is this something
because it glows? It glows, so it would be seeable. You can see it by the naked eye, and it would leave a radar trace. So it's perfect as a deception, and it involves the voice of God weapons that I was talking about.
Project Bluebeam does.
And this got leaked. So it probably won't have the effect, and they probably won't do it. But if you wanted to bring the world together, as President Reagan said in several UN speeches, you would have a common enemy like evil aliens attacking. We forget our differences and we fight against it. So
we wouldn't look at each other as Chinese or Russian or American. We'd look at each other as Earthlings.
As humans. Yeah, as Earthlings. And so that was Project Bluebeam, was to trick the human race into believing either God is coming down, everybody hears the voice of God, the microwave hearing effect, get along, whatever the new message is, or it was going to be the evil aliens attacking. And notice how all of a sudden, all the governments release all their information on UFOs, and there's a whole division dedicated it. And that's just deception.
You think it's all deception?
I think it's all deception.
Really?
Yeah. But, that's my opinion. I've looked at all the videotapes and that people have given me, and I can explain away each one of them.
So apparently, but there's apparently lots of footage and videos and photos that have not been released to the public.
Yeah, I haven't seen those. So I can't get.
And if you think this is all some sort of psyop, what do you think the ultimate purpose of it is?
Distraction against a lot of this human experimentation we're doing.
Oh, experimentation? Is that happening right now? Because there's a lot of distraction going on. All you have to do is go out and look. You don't even have to look up. Just look. Let's move on. Here we go.
The following footage was posted by Rochelle G., who had caught something disturbing while exploring an abandoned house. The house used to belong to a happily wed couple who were known as the Evinrudes. But then one night, something very tragic happened to the couple. Mr. and Mrs. Evinrude were relaxing at home when out of nowhere, an intruder breaks in and kills them both. The couple's family was devastated upon hearing about this. They decided to not sell the house out of respect for the couple. But after a while, they decided to rent out the property. However, renters complained of strange occurrences, some of which are just creepy. From drastic temperature changes to seeing shadow-like figures standing outside their window, renters had enough reason to leave the place. The house has been abandoned ever since. That is until Rochelle goes inside and begins to record. She hopes to capture footage of the strange occurrences reported by tenants. But little does she know that something very unsettling would be caught on camera. This is what she caught. Rochelle continues to explore, but something downright creepy is caught on camera without her noticing. Be sure to pay close attention or you'll miss it. As Rochelle pans the camera to the door, a silhouette of what appears to be a hand can be seen in the corner. It is only seen for about a second before quickly disappearing behind the doorway. Rochelle walks over to where the hand was spotted, but when she gets there, the space is empty. Now that's creepy. Now what's even more unsettling about this is the fact that the hand appears at the spot where Miss Evinrude had been found dead. Could it be that Miss Evinrude's apparition was caught on camera? Or was something else caught instead? Perhaps this might have been a squatter who was spying on Rochelle, but given that the space where they were seen is cornered with no exit, it isn't certain as to what exactly was captured. One thing's for sure though, Rochelle doesn't plan on coming back to this place, as what was seen on footage has left her spooked.
Oh yeah, who wouldn't be spooked? You would, so would I, and there's more. Do it. Here we go. what do you think about that? Pretty strange, but creepy. Nonetheless, there's more. Here we go.
2 witnesses claimed to see the Martin station wagon around dusk parked under the Bridge of the Gods in Cascade Locks with 2 men standing next to the vehicle and speaking to the passengers inside, though this couldn't be verified. But if it was true, this was the last known time they were seen alive. Many came to believe that they had accidentally driven into the Columbia River. Pretty soon, though, a very important discovery in the investigation was made when tire tracks were found leading to a cliff above the river, and cream-colored paint chips, consistent with the color of the Martin station wagon, were found on the rocks below. The location of the tracks suggested that an accident was unlikely, as the spot was not close to the road. Efforts to search this portion of the river, though, proved fruitless, and 2 police officers shot down the idea, claiming it was too dangerous and that no divers should be sent down there, even though Detective Walter Gravin was told by 2 professional divers that this would be a good place to dive, and anyone who knows how to dive would have no trouble in this area. In the early morning of May 2nd, 1959, a fisherman and his wife reported something strange floating downstream near the Bonneville Dam in the Columbia River Gorge near Portland, Oregon. To them, it appeared to be 2 bodies, and unfortunately they were right. The following day, one of the bodies was found on the north bank of the Columbia River, and the next morning, the second body was recovered. They belonged to Susan and Virginia Martin, ages 11 and 13. Though the official cause of death for both girls was determined to be drowning, a technician reportedly spotted what he believed to be bullet wounds in each of their heads, and informed Dr. Waterman, the medical examiner. In his report, however, Waterman stated that no such injuries were found. Likewise, no police reports or newspaper articles from the time indicated that any signs of foul play were present. The examination also revealed that both Virginia and Susan had eaten burgers and fries within 2 hours of their deaths, consistent with the testimony of the waitress from Paradise Snack Bar. Dr. Waterman claimed to have received several threatening phone calls after the bodies had been discovered. Each time, the voice of what sounded like a young man warned Dr. Waterman that he would be harmed should any of the other missing Martins be identified. But there was actually one surviving member of the Martin family, Donald Martin. Donald had a strained relationship with his family due to him possibly being gay and having been caught with a man in the home by his parents. He never came out to aid in the search for his parents and sisters, claiming that his Aunt Charlotte had encouraged him to stay put in New York. However, Charlotte refuted this claim, stating that she didn't understand why Donald hadn't traveled to Oregon to help look for his family. Donald also didn't attend the memorial services for either of his sisters, claiming to have gotten the dates mixed up. As the only surviving family member, Donald was the sole beneficiary of the Martin estate, totaling around $36,000 at the time. 4 years earlier, Donald had been fired from his job at the Meyer and Frank, a department store in Portland. He had been fired for stealing over $2,000 worth of merchandise. One theory suggests that Donald had some involvement in the disappearance of his family, not just because of his poor relationship with his family. No, there was something much worse that came up. A .38 automatic pistol covered in blood was discovered under a rock near Cascade Locks in January 1959. A single spent bullet was found in the chamber of the gun. Bizarrely, the weapon was never processed as evidence and was later cleaned and returned to the man who found it. When investigators traced the gun's serial number, they learned it was one of the items Donald Martin was accused of stealing from Meyer and Frank back in 1954. Despite this, Donald was never outwardly accused of having any involvement in the disappearances. To this day, Ken, Barbara, and Barbie Martin's bodies remain unfound, along with their vehicle.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy. But there's a lot going on like that. Everywhere. No matter where you are. Strange and the creepy. Just like this. Here we go.
The next case is much more modern, and follows a young girl named Kanika Jenkins. On September 8, 2007, Kanika told her mother she was going out with some friends. She lied and said they were going bowling and then to see a movie to celebrate her getting a job at a nursing home. Kanika borrowed her mother Teresa's car and left the house around 11 p.m. That was the last time Teresa saw her daughter alive. Kanika was born on May 27, 1998 in Chicago. She was a smart and responsible girl with a bright future according to friends and family, and she had a very good relationship with her mother. The night in question, Kanika and her 3 friends actually went to a party on the 9th floor of the Crown Plaza Chicago O'Hare Hotel in Rosemont, Illinois. The group could be seen entering the hotel around 1 a.m. through security footage. The friends posted videos to their Snapchat stories and Facebooks during the party, but they were clearly not having a good time, stating that the males were aggressively flirting with them even after telling them to back off. At around 1:30 a.m., Kanika sent a final text to her sister, the last time her family would ever hear from her. Around 3 a.m., the girls decided to leave the party. In the hotel lobby, Kanika realized she had left her belongings, car keys, and cell phone back in the room. Kanika's friends left her alone to go retrieve her belongings since Kanika was too intoxicated to even walk straight. This was a terrible idea. The group returned to where they had left Kanika, and she was gone. The friends searched the hotel trying to find her, but had no luck. Between 4 and 4:30 a.m., they decided to call her mother Teresa to let her know they couldn't find her daughter. They asked if Kanika had maybe gone home without them. When they learned that she hadn't, they drove to Teresa's house and brought her back to the hotel to continue searching. Teresa didn't believe Kanika's friend's story, and she could tell that they had been drinking and were possibly under the influence of drugs. When she asked Kanika's friends if she had anything to drink, they told her that she had one drink. Kanika's mother grew extra worried because she knew Kanika couldn't handle alcohol, and even a single drink would be too much for her. She asked the hotel's front desk for help, but they refused. She requested to see the security footage, or for a security officer to look at it to figure out where her daughter had gone, but they told her only the police could look at the tapes. At 7:15 a.m., Teresa called 911 about her missing daughter, but at this time, the dispatcher told her that Kanika was probably passed out drunk in a random hotel room, and to go home, relax, and give it till morning. The next day, Kanika was officially reported as missing, and a police investigation began around 1:15 p.m. the next day, on September 9th. Hotel staff claimed they looked at the security footage and didn't see anything, oddly enough. You're about to hear why.
Yeah, strange. All of the above. That's for sure. Let's move on though. Here we go.
Police searched the hotel and surrounding areas, but came up with nothing. Around 10 p.m., an officer decided to look back through the security tapes in case something was missed. Sure enough, he discovered Kanika stumbling around the hallways of the hotel lobby around 3:20 a.m., and she was so intoxicated that she could hardly walk. After this, the police sent out a second search team to follow her last known steps. After stumbling her way through multiple floors and hallways, Kanika found her way to a kitchen that was under renovation and not in use. The last known footage shows her walking through this kitchen back towards the freezer. This freezer had a cooler in front with a second door leading to the freezer area. The video does not show her walking into the freezer, and it's speculated she opened the door, walked in, and never came out. Police found her frozen solid dead body inside of the freezer. Others speculate that the hotel had something to do with her death, and that her placement in the freezer is a cover-up. Some people believe she was lured into the freezer by someone working at the hotel and locked her in. Some say she was killed off camera, put in a black garbage bag, and dumped into the freezer to make it look like she stumbled into the freezer on her own. A lot of people believe the hotel might have had a motive to cover up whatever happened to her, because the party being held at the hotel was paid for using stolen credit cards. There was underage drinking and illegal drugs inside the room. The hotel knew about the party, as they had received several noise complaints but did nothing to stop it. Was the hotel trying to hide the truth about Kanika's death so they wouldn't get in trouble for having an illegal party at their hotel? Or was her death simply an accident? Perhaps more details may come to surface one day that may give a definitive answer.
Yeah, you can go on forever with unsolved mysteries. Everything's unsolved. In the beginning, there's more.
Yes, bro. Bro, what the hell? I can't. Stephanie! Oh my God. Hurry. What the heck is that? Dude, turn the light off. Oh my goodness. Hurry. Oh my goodness.
What is that?
Dude, it's tracking. Like,
What the fuck?
oh my gosh.
Hurry, Zach.
Hurry, run!
Look at this. I've never seen anything like that.
Oh no. That dude, it is just.
Do you see the trail of lights?
Dude, it's just like
It
moving.
literally just came over the house.
Oh my goodness. It's moving so fast too.
Yeah, now after all the videos that everybody's seen on the drones and everything else, what's your opinion? What was it? Here we go.
He was flying above the clouds when he sees this. What looks like two figures can be seen standing on top of the clouds high up in the sky. Some people believe it's just an optical illusion, while others think something strange is really going on up there, especially since someone took a flight from Austria to London in 2016, which is the exact crossover of this flight, and that person saw what looked like a giant robot walking on the clouds, 30,000 feet in the air. Could there be some sort of beings living on the clouds like Psyop? Or is there another explanation for this? Let me know what you think.
I think that's the project. What do you think? Let me know.
Alberto is a young man who was tired of receiving financial support from his parents, and so he thought to attempt the unthinkable. That is, he decided to make contact with the paranormal world in order to try and get rich and famous through a pact with a demon. However, he did not get the results he expected. Instead, very strange and bizarre things began to occur around his home and his life situation. He even started to feel sick, but luckily, he got better within a few weeks. These strange events, however, eventually grew to the point where he could see shadow people walking around his house and voices calling him.
Estaba aquí en mi casa, pues descansando. Ya saben que yo no me duermo temprano y se están escuchando ruidos en la cocina. Estaba viendo yo la televisión, pero pues ya llevo un rato. Me da miedo ir a asomarme porque...
He heard a noise coming from the kitchen, so he decided to record, but didn't manage to capture anything. However, on his way back to his room, he captured something sinister behind him, a shadow figure, as well as something that looked like a young woman. After talking with some people, he decided to try and contact the creature through a paranormal game aimed to make the spirit show itself again. But as he walks around the house later on, it appears this terrifying figure is already waiting for him.
Pongo mucha atención en alguno de los dos teléfonos, ya que está difícil grabando y tomando fotografías. A ver ahora el cuarto. No hay nadie ni aquí se ve bueno para tomar una fotografía. Ya les había comentado que tengo a mi perro, a mi pig, pero no lo meto.
As you can see, an entity was waiting behind the side of his bed, just watching Alberto. You can see its pale grey face and long dark hair. The entity lies in wait behind his bed, as if waiting for Alberto to go to sleep, so it can harm him.
Oh yeah, you'd be staying awake all of the time. Don't go to sleep if that's what you see, but then you have to get out of there. Do you want to live there? Really? And sleep there? We got another. Here we go.
A woman named Kaylee who owns an Airbnb had been receiving some strange guestbook entries, where guests stated that the house was creepy at night, with some guests saying they heard strange noises coming from the attic. It's worth noting that the house is a 1700s colonial house with a disappointment room in the attic. After receiving these guestbook entries, the owner Kaylee decided to stay there for a few nights herself to get to the bottom of things, where she captured some strange sounds late at night. On one night, she's home alone organizing some decorations while her husband is still at work, when she hears some strange sounds upstairs, so she pulls her phone out to record. Watch closely.
So I'm in my dining room right now. I'm just organizing some Christmas stuff. Don't judge me. I'm home alone, of course, because my husband left to run literally one errand that's going to take like 20 minutes. And I swear I'm hearing, like, I don't know, some sort of noise coming from upstairs in the Airbnb. No, we don't have guests up there right now. And even Susanna's chilling here with me, and she's been like looking up at the ceiling too, confirming that I'm not crazy. And I swear it's coming from my husband's office, because this room is notorious for hearing stuff above the ceiling. Oh. Absolutely not. Do you guys hear that? And of course, now that I'm up here, I don't hear anything, but I know I'm not crazy because, like I said, Susanna was looking around too. Okay. And sometimes people have asked me, oh, do you ever feel like someone's watching you or someone's up there with you? Yes. Sometimes I feel like there's literally someone following me, which I know sounds crazy, but it's not. We're just gonna finish the loop and then we're gonna run back downstairs. I think it's hopefully fine. Just gonna...
After entering her husband's office, strange footsteps could be heard coming from upstairs, and as she goes to check, she hears banging right next to her, but she never finds anyone there. The very next day, she receives a motion detection alert coming from the camera in the disappointment room within the attic and sees this. The door moves by itself, and it seems to happen around the times where she hears something in the house. So she's now convinced it's something paranormal. Later that same night, she heads up to check the attic when this happens. She attaches string to lock the door in its place, but when she returns, she freezes in shock for a moment to find the door closed. Could it be that this 1700s colonial house is haunted? Perhaps by something that happened in the disappointment room. Kaylee is looking deep into the history to try find out what events may have transpired in the house during the past.
Yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. Thanks for joining me. Hit that subscribe button and you'll be right back at the beginning with me next time.